Let my people go, or else, bro. A comedic song about Moses, Pharaoh, and the plagues of Egypt. Moses walked in with his sandals full of dust, said, "Pharaoh, we need to have a talk if we must." Pharaoh leaned back on his golden throne, said, "Who invited Grandpa Beard into my home?" Moses said, "God says, let my people go." Pharaoh said, "Moses, I believe that's a no." Aaron said, "You're sure? This could get intense." Pharaoh said, "I'm king, I don't do common sense." "Let my people go, Pharaoh, don't be slow. You keep saying no, but the plague's gonna show. Frogs in your bed and flies in your stew." Moses said, "Buddy, this one's on you." "Let my people go, don't make God repeat." Pharaoh said, "Never," then scratched at his feet. Water to blood, Moses raised the staff, the river turned red. Pharaoh looked over and calmly said, "Is this a trick? Is this your little show?" Moses said, "Nope, that's your drinking water, bro." The fish floated up with a look of regret, like, "We did not sign up for this threat." Pharaoh yelled, "Bring me wine instead." Moses said, "Careful, that might turn red." Then came frogs from the river in waves, in the palace halls and the royal caves. Frogs in the kitchen, frogs in the bread, frogs doing backflips on Pharaoh's bed. Pharaoh said, "Moses, make these frogs depart." Moses said, "Now we're getting somewhere smart." Pharaoh said, "Tomorrow." Moses said, "Why not today?" Pharaoh said, "I like one more night of frog ballet." Let my people go, Pharaoh, don't be slow. You keep saying no, but the plague's gonna show. Frogs in your bed and flies in your stew. Moses said, "Buddy, this one's on you." Let my people go, don't make God repeat. Pharaoh said, "Never," then scratched at his feet. Then came lice and the itching began. Every nobleman slapped like a dancing man. Pharaoh said, "This is slightly unfair." Aaron said, "There's lice in your royal hair." Then flies came buzzing like angry little jets, landing on dinner and Pharaoh's pets. Pharaoh said, "My soup has wings." Moses said, "That's what stubbornness brings." Then the cattle got sick all across the land. Pharaoh said, "Moses, this is getting out of hand." Moses said, "Out of hand, man, this is round 5. Pharaoh said, "My pride is still alive." Then came boils from toes to nose. Everybody walked funny in Egyptian clothes. Pharaoh said, "I can barely sit on my throne." Moses said, "Funny, your heart's still stone." Then hail came down like rocks from the sky. Pharaoh said, "My weatherman lied." Moses said, "Forecast was clear, divine correction." Pharaoh said, "I demand an election." Then locusts arrived with a buffet plan, ate every green thing across the land. Pharaoh said, "They even ate my decorative plant." Moses said, "Should've said yes, but you said can't." Let my people go, Pharaoh, don't be slow. You keep saying no, but the plague's gonna show. Frogs in your bed and flies in your stew. Moses said, "Buddy, this one's on you." Let my people go, don't make God repeat. Pharaoh said, "Never," then scratched at his feet. Then darkness fell, thick as stew. Nobody saw what anybody would do. Pharaoh yelled, "Somebody light me a lamp." Moses said, "Sorry, Egypt's in blackout camp." Pharaoh said, "Moses, I stubbed my toe." Moses said, "Then let my people go." Pharaoh said, "You're really enjoying this part." Moses said, "Nope, I'm just watching your heart." Then came the night that broke Egypt's pride, the saddest plague no joke could hide. Moses said, "This warning was plain and true, but Pharaoh, hard hearts bring sorrow too." Pharaoh cried, "Go! Leave this land." Moses said, "Finally, you understand." Pharaoh said, "Take your people, take your sheep." Aaron said, "Can we go before he falls asleep?" Now if you count 12, here's 2 more in sight. Pharaoh's big mouth and Moses' long hike. Pharaoh kept saying, "No, no, no." That stubbornness was plague number 11, bro. And number 12 was Moses' feet. 40 40 years walking in desert heat. Moses said, Lord, I obey and I trust, but next time maybe send a bus. Let my people go, Pharaoh, don't be slow. You said no 10 times and got a full plate show. Frogs in your bed and flies in your stew, hail on your roof and locusts too. Let my people go, that's the moral, my friend. Don't argue with God, you won't win in the end. Pharaoh said, Moses, you're sharp with that tongue. Moses said, brother, the song's just begun. Pharaoh said, can we leave? My sandals are fried. And the Red Sea whispered, wait till outside.